All right, so what approaches or strategies have you felt worked well throughout the application process?
Okay. Can we start over?
No, I'll just edit it out, just
Okay.
whenever you're ready.
Was that the first question?
Wait, during the application process or like the
Yeah,
finding?
just tell me
What tools?
about this is a very broad question, but gosh, what was your approach to dealing with, you had applications you can talk about how you did your approach was, I just focused and applied to very few schools, and you can talk about like how did you manage multiple different applications, but just how did you deal with all the different balls you had to juggle in the air?
Okay.
See, the thing is, I only applied to one school because I got into a school early decision, so I didn't have to like do any other.
Okay, but you still applied to other colleges, didn't you?
Okay,
I mean, I only applied.
got it. So both of you kind of narrowed down
Yeah.
at the beginning. So that's your answer for both of
Okay,
you.
yeah.
Just talk about how you narrowed down and didn't apply very many places. So starting over, what was your approach or strategy to the application process?
Well, for me, I figured out which colleges I wanted to go to very early on, so I only applied to a very few amount, so it made it a lot easier for me.
I got into one school early decision, so I didn't have to actually do any other applications. But I was going to apply to 12 schools, and yeah,
I was going to apply to like 12, I applied to 2. Worked out well.
it also worked out well for me.
Yeah.
All right. Applying early versus applying regular. How did you make that decision?
Well, I mean, if you really love a college, then...
Yeah,
go early.
well, I was gonna apply to early to the school that I really liked, but I decided, actually, I did that wrong. I said that wrong. Okay, wait.
You did
Let me
early
start over.
decision.
Go-
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So,
I like
Applying
okay,
early
okay,
versus
yeah.
applying regular. How did you make that decision? Which way to go?
I really liked one school and I knew it was my top choice, and I was going to apply regular, but then I decided to apply early because I realized that would give me a better chance of getting in because they would spend more time on my application.
Same thing, I really liked a college, so I applied early on.
Okay, good. And we were going to do 11. How did you manage stress and support your friends through this process?
Well, even if you know your friends are screwed or anything, just, it's gonna be okay.
Yes, ditto.
It's gonna be okay. That's so stupid.
Any specific examples of freakouts that you helped someone through or you went through yourself and what you did about it?
Oh, the day before my essay was due for my early decision deadline, I was really confident in my essay, and I went to WITS and I was like, "Hey, can I get some feedback?" Expecting like just a quick read through and like, "Oh, like you need to fix this, this, and this," but overall it's good. But WITS was like, "This is awful." Like he was like, "You can't send this in," so I had to do a full rewrite the next day, the day before my application was due. I Skyped you and Ms. Mitrovich to do that, and yeah, it worked out.
The moral is?
So, when you're looking for feedback, do it early on so that you don't have to do that. Pace yourself.
Otherwise, then you will be screwed. Perfect.
Okay, and any final words of advice you'd give to next year's crop of students who are going through what you guys did?
Don't stress out that much. You'll be okay.
Start your essays early.
That too.
Like your Common App essay especially. Like start
Basically everything, the earlier the better.
like write a draft like as soon as school starts of your Common App essay. You're probably not going to
Do
use
it even
that
before
draft,
school
but just
starts.
start, yeah, as early as possible.
Literally do it right now. Like junior year, just write it.
Yes.
Sophomore year. I mean, the
Yes.
prompts don't change.
Do they not?
Common App prompts, those
Don't they like add one or two
All right,
every year? or
I'm going to
something?
stop this.